In this video, we'll be taking a look at 3 NBA games happening on February 11, 2023, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games. So 2 picks for each game, 6 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 3 NBA games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive betting picks to take your sports betting journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best bet single picks, best bet parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. Chicago Bulls versus Cleveland Cavaliers. This Saturday, the Chicago Bulls will travel to Cleveland to take on the Cleveland Cavaliers. Tip-off will be inside the Rocket Mortgage Field house. This will be the 4th and final meeting between these two teams this regular season, as the Cavs won the last matchup 145-134. The Bulls are entering this game after falling to the Brooklyn Nets 116-105. They struggled on the offensive end of the court, as they will have to be more efficient in this one if they want to take down the Cavs on the road. The Cleveland Cavaliers are coming into this one after defeating the Detroit Pistons 113-85. They looked incredible on the defensive end of the court, as they will have to stay aggressive in this one if they want to take down the Bulls at home. Looking at the betting trends, the Bulls are 1-4 against the spread in their last 5 road games, 8-17 against the spread in their last 25 games against a team above .600, and 9-4-1 against the spread in their last 14 games against a team with a winning record. The Cavaliers are 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 home games and 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a losing record. The Bulls are still shorthanded as Lonzo Ball is still out, but they should have some reinforcements for this one, as Patrick Williams, Alex Caruso, and DeMar DeRozan are all listed as probable. The Bulls are struggling for consistency, and they didn't look good in last night's loss to the Nets, while the Cavaliers have won 5 straight while also covering the spread. Donovan Mitchell is expected back in the lineup for the game Friday, so it remains to be seen if Cleveland opts to hold out their all-star guard on the second night of a back-to-back. 2 nights prior, they put a beating on the hapless Detroit Pistons, rolling to a 113-85 win. Jarrett Allen accumulated 20 points, 14 rebounds, 1 assist, and 1 blocked shot. If Mitchell or Garland sit for this second leg, expect him to have a similar output and go wild in the paint against the defensively inept Bulls. The Chicago Bulls have the ability to hang in a game like this, but they're far too hit or miss to trust, especially on the road. The Cleveland Cavaliers have played at a ridiculous level over the last week, and they win at home by an average of 9 points. Regardless, Cleveland will take care of business here at home, so the Cleveland Cavaliers to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Cleveland is last in pace of play entering this matchup with the Bulls. Chicago was just one of 2 teams that did not make a trade before Thursday's deadline. There were a ton of rumors swirling around that they may move either DeRozan or Levine, but nothing happened, and they will remain with the team. They are 26-29 entering this matchup with the Cavaliers, and in danger of falling deeper in a very competitive Eastern Conference. Both teams will have issues scoring here, combined with a feverish Cavaliers defense and their incredibly slow pace. Under the projected total is our full game total pick. Los Angeles Lakers versus Golden State Warriors. The Warriors are coming off a tough loss and in a Pacific Division clash host the Lakers, who have lost 3 in a row. While LeBron James recently became the league's all-time leading scorer, his team has lost 3 in a row in 5 of their last 7 games. They recently brought back PG D'Angelo Russell in a trade, but is that enough to help the Lakers get in the playoff picture? Los Angeles is on the outside, looking in 2.5 games back of the last play-in spot in the Western Conference. The Warriors had won 2 in a row before a tough 2-point loss in the last game. They are still without the injured Steph Curry and are 6-4 in their last 10 games. Golden State sits in the 7th spot in the West, 9.5 games out of first place. The Lakers are 6-2 against the spread in their last 8 Saturday games and 0-4 against the spread in their last 4 games overall. The Warriors are 2-6 against the spread in their last 8 home games and 1-3-1 against the spread in their last 5 games overall. The over is 15-7 in Lakers' last 22 road games. The over is 4-0 in Warriors' last 4 overall. The over is 5-0 in the last 5 meetings. The Golden State State Warriors should be favored at home, where they play their best ball. However, the Warriors are still without Curry, and the Lakers will put out possibly their best roster of the season. The Lakers got much better at the trade deadline, and Anthony Davis is expected to play. LeBron, who is questionable with a bad ankle, has played through it all year, so I'm going to assume he's going to play. Not only are the Warriors without their leading scorer, but a 4-team trade where they would have gotten 5 second-round picks, and Saddiq Bey and Kevin Knox is on the shelf with the injury concern with Gary Payton Jr. They have been playing decent without Curry, and they beat the Lakers in their only matchup with them this season. However, as mentioned earlier, I look for James and Anthony to play well, and for Russell to give the team a scoring lift. Both teams have defensive issues, but both can score, and with the stars for the Lakers playing, they will at least keep things close. The Lakers need to start winning, so the Los Angeles Lakers to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. In the last 5 games between these teams, the total has gone over every time. Both of these teams are high-scoring ones, but neither ranks in the top 25 in the league in opponents' points per game. Even without Steph, the Warriors scored 122 points in their last game but gave up 125 points. The Lakers will have a solid scoring game with James and Anthony Davis playing well and Russell giving the team a scoring lift in his debut. Golden State will also score big with all the scoring options they have and in a high-scoring back, and 4th game the over is the pick for this specific division matchup. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. Dallas Mavericks versus Sacramento Kings. The 2022-2023 NBA season continues Saturday, February 11th, with the Dallas Mavericks facing off against the Sacramento Kings in the Western Conference Showdown at Golden One Center in Sacramento, California. Looking at the betting trends, the Mavericks are 5-0 against the spread in their last 5 games against a team with a winning record, 4-1 against the spread in their last 5 road games, and 2-6-1 against the spread in their last 9 games playing on 0 days rest. The Kings are 2-8-1 against the spread in their last 11 games against a team with a winning record, and 4-1 against the spread in their last 6 home games against a team with a losing road record. Head-to-head, the under is 7-1 in the last 8 meetings overall. The Mavericks are 1-4-1 against the spread in the last 6 meetings in Sacramento, and the Mavericks are 8-23-1 against the spread in the last 32 meetings overall. The Mavericks will be shorthanded once again as Luka Doncic, Davis Bertans, and Maxi Kleber are all out, while the Kings are keeping an eye on Malik Monk, who is listed as day-to-day at the moment. The Mavericks have been in pretty good form despite the absence of Doncic, and they certainly looked good in last night's win over the Kings, which was set up by their hot shooting in the first quarter. It's not easy to beat the same team twice in as many days, but the Mavericks in the underdog role here is just tough to pass up. Also, Luka is expected to return for this game, as he was warming up last night. Kyrie is off to a fine start in his first 2 games with Dallas, and adding Luka to the mix gives them a backcourt, makes them lethal. The Mavericks won't have it all their way again, as I'm sure the Kings will come out swinging in this one, but I'm expecting a similar result with the Mavericks escaping with the W in the end. So the Dallas Mavericks to cover the spread as underdogs is our full game side pick. The Kings will allow the Mavericks to take a lot of open threes, while Dallas' interior defense will struggle in this matchup. Frankly, both teams are pretty much awful when it comes to defending the paint. The Mavericks record just 95.7 possessions per 48 minutes, but they won't mind speeding up things against the Kings' defense. On the other side, Sacramento registers 100.8 possessions per 48 minutes, enough for the 8th fastest pace in the league. With both teams struggling to defend at a high level, this one will likely be a high-scoring affair. Over the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.